Hey, how you going? Has anything been happening that I should be aware of? Like in the news, or has there been any news?
Come on everybody, let me hear it. Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Fantastic, thank you everybody. Happy New Year!
No, I'm out of the loop. I've been...
The fight for Palestine is a fight for us all. It's a fight against ICE in the States. It's a fight against Indigenous injustice here in this colony. It's a fight for our Rohingya brothers and sisters. The Rohingya genocide has been going on for decades, just as it has been happening in Palestine and just as it's been happening in this colony.
I've been hiding under a rock. Okay, so the attempted shtick here is that I'm a guy who doesn't read the news, which I realise now I'm wearing a Palestinian scarf, so the satire doesn't work at all.
My friends, it's an honour to be with you. It's an honour to be out here today for us to continue to fight and demand better, to demand more of our governments, to demand more of our media, to demand more of our representatives.
January the 11th here in Naarm, Melbourne. I'm at State Library for a rally for Palestine.
A movement that is against homophobia, patriarchy, antisemitism, Islamophobia. A movement that welcomes everyone, that wants to see everyone as equal, as deserving, as precious. They've drawn a line from us. To that heinous act in Bondi.
I'm here because, well, there's a bunch of reasons. A few of them are I could try to relax at home instead, but there is no relaxing. Relaxing is never happening again, is it? That's not a...
We're all here today to stop Herzog the dog.
I work, I go to the gym, I drink, I try to read extremely violent comic books.
We should out Karen the Zionists because they're lobbying at every single level, and we need to do the same. We need to write emails, we need to make calls, we need to write on their social media posts, because politicians actually look at those.
I sleep okay. That's. But you know, I've got a memory foam mattress. Get yourself one of those.
We're all here today to stop Herzog the dog.
That's when people say to me, "What works, Sean? Protest? Does protest work really, or do we need a violent revolution?" And you know, at the end of the day, it's the powers that be to decide. You know, that kind of stuff. I mean, if you can't protest, then yeah, there'll be violence.
We need to continue to show up and protest to stop Herzog from coming here. He's not welcome here on Aboriginal lands. We're not going to let another genocidal dog come here on these lands.
But there's one thing that is beyond debate, and that is that a memory foam mattress is the way. This isn't an advertisement, by the way. I don't do that.
And this is the Invasion Day poster. There's some up here if you want to collect them and take them to your workplaces and perhaps leave your neighbourhood and become everybody's favourite neighbour once you've done that.
You can jump on YouTube and the person seamlessly goes into an advertisement. I mean, I thought we were all aware of the fact that warps everything you're doing.
Many commentators have come out and started talking about the death of international law.
But, you know, I'm not judging these people. The world ended fucking ages ago. Now we're just here.
As if something like international law hadn't already been done in Gaza for the last 2 years.
Yesterday I was walking down the street and this guy was he was riding a BMX and he was riding around on his little child's toy bike, and he was going around with the black spray paint can and he was spraying out any poster in the street that was about Palestine.
But yes, abducting and kidnapping a sitting head of state is without doubt a clear violation of the principles of sovereignty, of self-determination, of non-interference, the first and basic articles of the United Nations Charter.
And he yelled at someone, "Fuck Palestine," and then he rode past me, and before I could think, I said, "Oh, fuck Palestine, mate, is that right? Yeah, okay."
We want Maduro and Flores returned to Venezuela.
And he stopped and he said, "Yeah, fuck Palestine, and also, I'm an Iraqi."
Yes!
And this was so confusing to me that I just gave him the finger and I walked away. I don't understand what's happening.
In the aftermath of the tragic Bondi shooting, the entire right-wing establishment of Australian society is trying to batten us into silence. Are we going to accept that?
Today, on the way to the rally, wearing a keffiyeh, particularly after that incident, like as much as I really didn't enjoy that, I thought, I've got to remember to always wear a keffiyeh in defiance of this kind of shit.
Are we being kicked out?
And then I'm wearing a keffiyeh today on the way to the rally, and I was experiencing some vigilance. Are these people over here? Are they contemptuously looking at me, or am I just being hyper vigilant and stupid? I don't know.
To the right are on the attack right now, and I think the people coming out of the woodwork, crawling out to smear us as racist, they fall into a few different categories. Number one, the cultural racists of Australian society. People like Carl Sandilands, Nova Paris, Eddie Maguire, who famously called Adam Goodes King Kong. Shame! Now I have a question for you. Do these people have a leg to stand on in terms of smearing people as racist? No, these are the racist scum of our society, and we will not be browbeaten by them.
I might cut that bit out. No one needs to hear about how hard it is to wear a keffiyeh, because it's not. Someone looks at you and gives you the shits, you say something extremely cool to them and you walk away. Or hey, even better, someone gives you the shits while you're wearing a Palestinian scarf and you look them dead in the eye and then you walk away without saying anything. Extremely cool.
The second category is key political figures of the right of our establishment. People like Janet Albrechtsen, the former head of the IPA, people like Pauline Hanson, like Barnaby Joyce, and even people like John Howard, who has the gall to come out and tell us that we should not stand for Palestinians. This is the man who led Australia into the Iraq War, into the slaughter of hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people. Shame!
Anyway, I've taken public transport to get to a rally for Palestine here in Melbourne, and that's anti-Semitism. I'm spending my day being anti-Semitic. This is according to the normies.
We all belong and that we're all equal.
Anyway, well, the normies who are speaking up, there are huge numbers of normies who are saying nothing. I'm guessing because they can't believe what is fucking happening. Also because they know, and this is true and it's fair enough, it's a fair assessment, saying anything is anti-Semitic.
And then when we speak about hate, we are speaking about anti-Semitism, we are speaking about Islamophobia, we are speaking about patriarchy, we are speaking about homophobia, we are speaking about all hate.
Anyway, don't worry, there's going to be a royal commission now, and what they're going to find is that the cause of the anti-Semitism that is much discussed in the mainstream news, that anti-Semitism, the royal commission is going to find that the way to stop that particular kind of anti-Semitism is to end the apartheid and the occupying, the horrific behaviour of Israel, end all that shit, and that anti-Semitism these guys keep talking about, that'll come to an end. And the Royal Commission will conclude, the Australian government will commence imposing all sorts of sanctions on Israel. This bravery, this courage on the part of the Australian government will be like a domino, the first domino, and it'll trigger. Yeah, so I'm here to record speeches, the same speeches that the government has been ignoring for 2 years, so that's cool. Everything's cool. Cool. Anyway, pretty good turnout. A few punters have rocked up.
So keep fighting, my friends, keep fighting. I want to make sure each of you knows, Invasion Day, you are to be there. This always was and always will be Aboriginal land. And as Indigenous folk continue to fight and come with us on our journey, we must fight with them. And when Dr. Rundle was disinvited, the first crew that said we were out together was black folk. The first crew that said we're out of Rundle is out was black folk. And just as they showed for us, we must show it for them. Where you keep your watermelon pins, wherever you go, make sure you're loud and proud for Palestine.
Okay, you try and name one thing that isn't anti-Semitic. You can't do it, can you? You can't.
But if you're a Palestinian ally and you're wearing your keffiyeh and you suffer abuse that is anti-Palestinian racism, and you need to report it, you need to go to our website, combat-APR, anti-Palestinianracism.com, or just Google anti-Palestinian racism in Australia, and you can report it, write it, because we need to count it, because we're going to hold these people to account. Palestine will be free, my friends, from the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. In our thousands, in our millions. In our millions, in our billions.
There is no not being anti-Semitic. Breathing is watching this video. Of course, I can't believe you're still watching. You should have switched off by now.